Welcome to Roulette Fever, guys. Another day, another strategy. Well, as I was thinking that most of us like to bet on the outer bets, right? And among the outer bets, we prefer betting on the colors, either on black or red, or maybe some of us like to bet on the dozens. But I was thinking that what if we can find a strategy or come up with a strategy that in which we can bet on the both colors, and by doing so we can hedge our positions, and through progression we can even minimize our bet, even further we can minimize our risk. So yeah, let's dive into it. What we're going to do at first, let's do an empty spin so that we can find a color. Okay, it's black. So what we are gonna do is that we're gonna go with the winning color, obviously, but we're gonna go with 2 units, so the winning color and one on the opposite color. But that changes and evolves as the negative progression begins. So let's start. Always have a set target in your mind when you start playing. Okay, now what you're gonna do in the first step, this is not about the entire strategy, but on the first step, we're gonna increase our bet size on the both colors with 1 units. Okay, we're going to change it to 2 to 3 on the winning color, and from 1 to 2 on the opposite color. Don't look at it as black or red, just look at the winning color and the opposite color so that you can get a better idea. So for the first step, we're going to increase 1 unit, but it's going to change from the second step. It's a slow strategy, but it's going to protect your bankroll and it's going to give you slow progressions. So we are going to come down to our base bet as soon as we win. So back to 2 and 1. And we are following the winners. The main logic behind following the winner is that in European rules we get to see sequences, color sequences far more often than the chops. So what we are hoping here is to see a sequence of 4 to 5 numbers of same colors, and that will be enough for a session. You can start with 10 units or 20 or even with 10 cents. It depends on you. I'm giving you an example with $1 so that you can understand how to go about it. Okay, we're going to rebet. We're not going to change our unit size when we win. Okay, we win again. And the only disadvantage I find in this strategy is that 0, when we are going to hit 0, it's going to be a complete wax. Both units are going to go in vains. So that's the only disadvantage of this strategy. Like any other strategy, there will be disadvantages. You can't cover up the entire board. Okay, we're on sequence now. It's fine, but obviously it's going to go through chops, so we need to be prepared for that, and that's how our progression is going to save us. And for the first step only, we're going to increase 1 unit on the both colors, but from the next one, I mean from the second step of our progression, it's going to be a bit different. Not a lot different, but a bit different. But for now we are winning because we are seeing back-to-back same colors. As I said, in European rulers we get to see sequences far more often than chops. So there's a logic behind this strategy. Now I'm being lucky. I can accept that up front that yeah, I'm being lucky. There will be chops. You will find chops far more frequently than far more frequently, maybe in one or two sessions, but than this one. Like you saw that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 red colors back to back. That doesn't happen very often. Maybe we get to see 3 or 4 same colors far more frequently in sequence. But anyway, when we are going to lose, we're going to change side and increase our bet size by 1 unit on the first step only. Okay, and we're going to spin. Okay, it's another chop, as I was saying. Now what we're going to do, we're going to increase our bet size by 2 unit to the winning color only. Okay, so we're going to go from 3 to 5, but on the opposite color we are going to increase only 1 unit. We're not going to increase it by 2. We're going to increase only 1 unit. So 3 it is, 5 and 3. I hope you understand. And when we are going through the digression, we're going to follow the same process as we do in any other strategies. Okay, so now we're going to come down one stage from 5 to 3, and here from 3 to 2. Let's spin. I hope you understand what I'm trying to explain here. Okay. Now we're going to come down to the base bet from 3 to 2 and from 2 to 1 on the winning and on the opposite color respectively. It's another win. So let's see if I can get to 10. And I hope you understand what I'm trying to explain here. And at first it may seem a bit confusing because any hedging strategy is a bit confusing to begin with. But as you keep on playing and keep on observing, you know, and you try to implement it, then after a certain time it will become easier. Okay, we're going to change color, and from 2 to 3, and then here from 1 to 2. Let's see. Okay, we win. We're back to base. Let's see if we can win this one. 10 units will be enough for me. Yeah, we win. Okay, so that was the strategy, guys. I hope you understand. Remember, on the first step we are increasing 1 unit, you know, in negative progression. So we are going from 2 to 3 on the winning colors and 1 to 2 on the opposite colors. Okay, if we lose that, then obviously we're going to change colors. But on the winning colors, we're going to go from 3 to 5. And on the opposite color, we are always going to increase it by only 1 unit. Whether it's the first step or the second or third step, it doesn't matter. Irrespective of the steps, we are going to increase it by 1 unit only. So we are going to go from 3 to 5 in the winning. Then we are going to go from 2 to 3 on the opposite color. Okay, I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say here. So best of luck, practice it on demo, and thank you for watching. See you in the next video.